Hey guys, it's Snipezy, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be carrying on with Pokémon Colosseum, and we got quite a lot of stuff to talk about that I've been doing in my spare time, preparing for getting the final Shadow Pokémons, because we got 2 left. So, the first thing, as I said I would do, was the Under Colosseums. So, I took care of the rest of the rounds, so I did rounds 2, 3 and 4, so I got the rewards for them. And the first one is that we already got in the previous video was Sandstorm. That's the round 1 reward that you get, TM37 Sandstorm. And then for round 2 it is Sledge Bomb TM36. And then round 3 is TM30 Shadow Ball, very good move. And then the final one is TM23 Iron Tail. So again, very good moves, and I recommend that you go there if you need to get some more levels for the Deep Colosseum, because it's pretty difficult. It's quite high level stuff. So that's pretty much it for the Under Colosseum. Now let's talk about the Deep Colosseum, because this is when things get very tricky, and I'm going to be talking about the Cypher admin battles that happen during rounds 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we'll have a 5th and final one with this so-called Pokemon trainer that has a Shuckle, and I'll be talking about that in more detail in just a moment. So for the first Cypher admin, we have Cypher admin Mirabee, of course. So if you remember, the whole setup with Mirabee is that he likes to use Rain Dance with his Ludicolo's and sort of like troll you and set things up with Leech Seed and stuff like that. So go over the Pokemon and the moves they know so that you can be fully prepared. It's also randomized in a way with what can pop up first. So for me it was one of the Ludicolo's, and as well as Exploud, and I was worried about this because the Exploud is an Earthquaker Pokemon, so that is pretty scary. So let's start off with Exploud. It's a normal type, no stability, soundproof, so it's immune to sound attacks, and it knows the moves Takedown, Shadow Ball, Earthquake, Extra Sensory. So yeah, very nasty moves, and it's a level 64, so again, make sure you're prepared for this, and you want to be roughly around the same level as my Pokemon. So it can get pretty scary. And for the Ludicolo's, again, it's kind of like randomized, so the way to notice which one you're up against is to pay attention to the gender and the level, because on Bulbapedia it will show you the exact Pokemon of like what their gender is, what the level is, and then it shows the details of the moves they know. So the female Ludicolo, that is level 63, knows the ability Swift Swim, and it has the moves Hydro Pump, Giga Drain, Ice Beam and Rain Dance. So yeah, this was very nasty because I think it took out my Flygon at one point. And then the next Ludicolo is a male 64, level 64 Ludicolo, which also knows the ability Swift Swim. He only has one Ludicolo that has Rain Dish, so you've got to be careful with that Rain Dance. And it knows the moves Hydro Pump, Giga Drain, Nature Power and Rain Dance. So pretty nasty stuff, very similar to the one that we just mentioned. And then the third Ludicolo is a level 65 female Ludicolo, and it's the one that knows Rain Dish. So this one is a lot more trolly in a way, and it has the moves Dive, Giga Drain, Leech Seed and Rain Dance. So you can imagine it's going to try and set up the Leech Seed, and then as soon as it's got that down, it's going to dive so that it can try and avoid being attacked and restore its health, because it can have its health restored from the Leech Seed as well as the Rain Dish, so you've got to be careful of it. It can last for a good long time if you're not too careful, so try and take that out if you can, as soon as you can. And then Almaldo is a rock bug type Pokemon. Battle Armor for its ability, and it knows the moves Rock Slide, Metal Claw, Strength, Aerial Ace. So not too difficult to take this one out, and it will replace Sudowoodo if you haven't caught it yet. So again, all these admins, if for some reason you haven't caught these Shadow Pokemon yet, grab them now, and if you have to, just use the Master Ball glitch like I showed off before, you know, where you just get your first Pokemon to use the Pokeball, and then select the Shadow Pokemon, second Pokemon, go to items, switch the order of the Master Ball in any order, and yeah, just like that, it should be fine and it should work. So yeah, that's the first Cypher admin. I didn't have too much trouble with Mirabee. Now moving on to round 2, which was Dakim. And Dakim, again, similar strategy with the Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Earthquake strategy that he uses. So, the first Pokemon that he usually throws out first is Claydol. And Claydol is a ground psychic type. It knows the ability Levitate, so it's immune to ground attacks. And level 63, it knows the moves Psychic, Earthquake, Sunny Day, Solar Beam. So yeah, just gotta watch out for it because it can be quite bulky. And then the next Pokemon is Flygon. Ground Dragon type, also knows the ability Levitate, level 64. And it knows the moves Fire Blast, Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Earthquake. Again, Flygon is a very strong Pokemon. It has high stats in like everything, so it hits very hard and it's pretty fast, so be careful of that Flygon and try and take it out if you can. And then Swampert, a different Pokemon, and it knows it's a water ground type, Torrent for its ability, and it knows the moves Muddy Water, Earthquake, Protect, and Ice Beam, level 65. And I was worried about this one because of my Flygon, Ice Beam, and again that happened. But yeah, and then the next Pokemon, this is the one that Dakim started out with for me, and it is Solrock. It knows the types Rock, oh what am I saying, it's a Rock Psychic type, and this also knows the ability Levitate, so he's taking full advantage of that whole Earthquake thing. But the Solrock is kind of scary because it knows the moves Rock Slide, Earthquake, Sunny Day, and Explosion, so be very careful of that. And then the final Pokemon, again, if you didn't catch Entei, then this will be Entei. But his final Pokemon is Houndoom. Dark Fire type, knows the ability Early Bird, so it awakes from sleep quicker than most Pokemon. And it knows the moves Fire Blast, Protect, Sunny Day, Solar Beam. So Houndoom is pretty strong. I did have a bit of trouble with him, but you should be able to take it out, no problem. Just watch out for its speed, because it is quite a fast Pokemon and it's pretty strong. So yeah, I'd say try and bring a Pokemon that knows the moves Protect or is immune to the Earthquake, so that's why I brought out Mischievous, because it's able to Levitate and as well Flygon. And what's great about Flygon is that I can use him to cause Earthquake, so it's like fighting him with his own poison. And I can, you know, pretty much let Mischievous do its own thing and it won't be hit by the Earthquake at all. So that's the strat that I sort of recommend. And some types that you'd want to try and bring with you are things like Water, Ice, definitely Water type Pokemon, and then something to take out the Swampert, preferably a Grass Pokemon or a Pokemon that knows a Grass move, because that was how I was able to take down Swampert with my Flygon, with the Giga Drain. But yeah, that's pretty much Dakim. And now, the third round. And this is going to be, as you can guess, Cypher Admin Venus, my fave. And she has a very different team this time, although there's like a few that are reoccurring. So, to start off with, this is quite interesting because she started out with two Pokemon that I wasn't expecting. I did not think these were going to be the first Pokemon that were thrown in my face. So that's kind of like why the setup is a bit weird, because I thought she'd start out with Blissey or Dusclops, but she did not. But anyways, let's start off with the Pokemon that I faced off first, and Meganium, I took it out in one hit with my Heracross. And it's a Grass type, knows the ability Overgrow, so similar to Torrent and Overheat abilities with the starter Pokemon. And it knows the moves Attract, Leech Seed, Ingrain, and Giga Drain. So, you know, a setup Pokemon that tries to keep itself healthy. But luckily I stopped it from doing that at all with the one hit with Megahorn, which was amazing. And then the next Pokemon that I faced was, I think it was Raichu, wasn't it? But yeah, let's talk about Raichu. Raichu is an electric type, it knows the ability Static, so it has a chance to cause paralysis on contact when a Pokemon attacks it with a physical move. And it knows the moves Attract, Thunder Wave, Sweet Kiss, Thunderbolt. level 63, so this one gave me a bit of trouble because it's a pretty fast Pokemon and it just kept on spamming me with Thunder Wave and it attracted my Mischievous, so it can be a bit annoying. But yes, next Pokemon that's different is Blissey, and Blissey is a normal type. It knows the ability Serene Grace, and that means that it's more likely to cause secondary effects with its moves. So say for example, it knows Flamethrower and Water Pulse, as well as Psychic. So they all have different secondary effects, and it means that it'll be more likely to use it, and it also knows the move Attract, as usual, as to expect with Venus. And I took it out in one hit again with the Heracross, so I got pretty lucky. And then Dusclops, she had this Pokemon before. It's a ghost type, it knows the ability Pressure, and it has the moves Attract, Confuse Ray, Will-O-Wisp, and Thunder Punch. So interesting choices, and it can be quite tricky since it's a very bulky Pokemon. It has a lot of health. It's a bit slow though, so you can try and flinch it and stuff like that. And then the final Pokemon, and again, if you haven't caught Suicune, this will be where Suicune is, but instead, she has a Milotic Water-type Pokemon, knows the ability Marble Scale, and it has the moves Attract, Confuse Ray, Ice Beam, and Hydro Pump. I think it's the same as previously. But yeah, this can be quite a difficult Pokemon because it's strong and it has high special defense. But I'd say a good strategy for Venus is probably bring Pokemon that are genderless, I would say. And you should have not that much problem because I think she has a fairly equal distribution of male and females, so it will, you know, one of the Pokemon may be able to attract your Pokemon male female, so yeah, just keep that in mind. And luckily the Pokemon that she has, they're all like monotypes, so just one type, you know, like normal, grass, water, ghost and electric, that's it. That's the only types that you have to face against, so you know, bring the Pokemon that match up well for each one, and that's pretty much what I did with my team. I made sure to have a good setup with, you know, being able to take out each and every single one that had super effective moves against each Pokemon, but that's pretty much the strat you want to go for every time anyways. So yeah, just be careful because she can be very trolly. Bring plenty of full heals or full restores, because I remember at one point she kept on targeting my Mischievous, so I was like, I'm just gonna like throw auto heals. You probably already seen it in the recording, but it was frustrating me because I was like, I want to be able to hit Dusclops with my Mischievous, so I just ended up earthquaking it instead with my Flygon. But yeah, she can be a little bit trolly with her moves, so you know, just try your best to take them out as soon as you can, if possible. So the fourth round, the final one, talking about the Cypher admins. And this is going to be, of course, Cypher admin Ian. And his team is slightly different, but not by a huge amount, really. And I think for me, he started out with Gyarados and Manectric. So let's talk about Gyarados, because this is a different Pokemon. So, Gyarados is a water flying type. It knows the ability Intimidate, so it will reduce the physical attack of your Pokemon, so you know, keep in mind about that. And it has the moves Hydro Pump, Earthquake, Thunder, and Rain Dance. And as well, he started out with a Manectric, which is an electric type. It knows the ability Lightning Rod, so if you try and use electric moves on Gyarados, because Gyarados is weak to electric, both water and flying are weak to electric, so instead Manectric will take the hit. But if you're strong enough, you should be able to take it out. But yeah, Manectric knows the moves Thunder, Bite, Toxic, and Protect. And I wasn't expecting this, because I didn't really look at the moves beforehand. I was like, oh yeah, I'm fine. But Manectric used Protect, and I accidentally Earthquaked my Tyranitar, which I was like, oh my god. Yeah, that was frustrating, because I should have known that he was going to do that. He was going to use Rain Dance straight away. But I thought the Manectric had Rain Dance, so I thought, oh yeah, don't worry about it. But no, I did not check the moves beforehand on Manectric. But yeah, and then he also has a Mantine, which is also a water flying type Pokemon. Knows the ability Swift Swim, and it has the moves Twister, Confuse, Toxic, and Rain Dance. So Twister has a chance to flinch a Pokemon, but Twister hits 2 Pokemon, so a very good move to have in a double battle, so keep that in mind. And with the Swift Swim, Mantine is going to be pretty fast, so he could try and use Twister, but for me he didn't. He just kept on using Toxic and Confuse Ray. And then the other Pokemon that has Lightning Rod is Rhydon, Ground Rock type, and because of that typing, it's not going to be affected by electric moves. It's immune since it's a ground type. Ground types do not take any damage from electric types, and it knows the moves Earthquake, Rock Blast, Toxic, and Protect. So again, he's going to be using Pokemon that use Earthquake, and with the flying Pokemon, you know, it's the way he can kind of like, he kind of does the strategies that everyone else does in one. So he sets up the Rain Dance, and he uses the Protect and Earthquake strategy, as well as the Confuse Ray that Venus typically has. So keep that in mind, but as well he also has his own strat of Rain Dance, Thunder. He loves doing that. And the final Pokemon that he has is Crobat, which is a Poison Flying type. Ability is Inner Focus, and it knows the moves Bite, Confuse Ray, Toxic, and Protect. And to be honest, I don't really know why he has this Pokemon, mainly because of the speed. He likes to have fast Pokemon, and at one point he used X speed on his Mantine and Crobat because I think he wants to outspeed you. But to be honest, he could do a much better strategy of trying to flinch you with his moves and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, there you go. It's not much of a problem, I think, with Ian. Just, you know, just choose your moves very carefully is what I would say. Don't get too cocky, because I got too cocky on the first move and it nearly completely like screwed me up, but I managed to recover with, you know, my Tyranitar. I think I healed it up after that because I felt pretty bad that I just wasted an Earthquake and it only hit Tyranitar. So yeah, I'd say definitely bring a electric type Pokemon, but you gotta make sure you got something to take care of Manectric and Rhydon, so it can be quite tricky to figure out what's gonna work. And especially with, you know, his water type Pokemon, is they're gonna try and target your ground rock types, you know, if you bring them out to attack the Manectric. Or anything to use Earthquake is great as well. Just again, make sure that you're using the right types and, you know, the right strategy. Again, Protect, Earthquake is quite a good strategy to use for this as well. You know, if you don't mind sometimes hitting a Pokemon that is flying and it will miss the move of Earthquake. So that's pretty much what I'd recommend. Try and take out the Pokemon that knows Lightning Rod first, if possible, and then target the flying type Pokemon that are weak to electric. Or you could even do what I did, bring a Pokemon that is weak, like a flying Pokemon. So say for example, I'm saying this very badly, but say for example I brought Tyranitar because rock type moves are super effective against flying, and that was the idea behind it. So yeah, other ways to get around hitting the flying types is always a good idea as well. So that's pretty much what I'd recommend. But the Cypher admins I didn't have too much trouble with. I think probably I'd say Dakim and Ian were the ones I had the most trouble with, I think. But I managed to defeat them in the end. And also, something that I noticed was that I got a lot of Pokédollars during each round, and I think that's because I gave my Raikou the amulet coin, and I didn't think it would work on the Colosseum, but it looks like it does, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the strategies and stuff like that. And let's talk about the items that we got for doing each of the rounds, because you do get some decent TMs that may be handy for the final rounds that we're going to be doing. I don't know if you get a TM for the 5th round though, when you take on the guy that has the shadow Pokemon, the Shuckle. But the items that you do get, okay, according to this you don't, but you get for round 1, so for taking out Mirror B, you get TM 12 Taunt. After taking out Dakim, you get TM 48 Skill Swap. And then for round 3, when you take out Venus, you get TM 44 Rest. And then for round 4, after you take out Cypher Admin Ian, you get TM02 Dragon Claw. So pretty handy moves that you can use for strategic battling. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for everything so far. And there's some things that I'm going to be talking about that happened during these sort of fights. And it's related to the fight that we're going to be doing now with the Deep King, as he's called. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump straight into the game so we can do live gameplay recording stuff, because, you know, all that was pre-recorded. So yeah, let's just get straight into Pokemon Colosseum and take on the Deep King of the Deep Colosseum. Okay, so we are back. So first things first, I'm just going to show off what was happening between the rounds, because we were getting like a bunch of emails. So let's start off with them. So we have the, and I haven't read that one as well. So they're from Net. This is Net. I've heard you've gone to the Deep Colosseum. I heard a rumor about it. There's supposed to be a seriously tough trainer who goes by the name of Deep King. I wonder what Pokemon he uses. And then from Net again, I'm getting information about Deep King, but slowly. He does sound like an expert trainer though. I wonder what kind of Pokemon he uses. I've been slowly getting more info on the trainer Deep King. Apparently he uses the shadow Pokemon Shackle. He could be very tenacious. And then there's a rumor that Deep King is entered in the knockout tourney at the Deep Colosseum. WES, you've got to enter too and show up his highness. Show up his highness. Okay. Whatever. I've also been preparing as well by like buying a bunch of items, and I bought some like calcium stuff, you know, proteins, all that good stuff to power up my Pokemon stats. But yeah, and before we start off the battle, and I highly recommend that you guys do this, otherwise you're going to be in a lot of deep trouble when it comes to fighting the Deep King. You want to bring a Pokemon that has moves that are super effective against bug and or ghost types, and I'll get to that point when we fight the Deep King. I'll talk about it further. So say for example I've got Entei, and fire is super effective against bug and dark is super effective against ghost. So, you know, just to let you guys know that I highly recommend it. And I think this Pokemon in question can also be inflicted with status elements, so Confuse Ray or Toxic I believe should work. So I might try that out if I get the chance. But yeah, again, Ghost, this is Ghost. They're weak to each other. And then, yeah, that's... oh, and Rock as well, because of course, Rock is super effective against Bug. And Flying as well. If you have a Flying type move, that's also a really good move to give to someone. Again, I find it criminal that the game does not give you the TM Aerial Ace in this game, because it's a really, really, really good move. But anyways, that aside, we're entering into round 5 of the Deep Colosseum. We're gonna take on the Deep King, so let's see how this goes. We have to do the first 3 fights though. But yeah, he's very strong. He even has a Pokemon that's level 70. So, again, these fights, they're gonna prepare you for this. Because things are gonna get crazy. Oh. Neelon. Bring it on. And this Pokemon are, like, they're fairly strong. They're not, like, crazy. But they are, like, fairly good Pokemon. But yeah, 170, which is crazy. That's probably going to be the one that causes me the most trouble. But yeah, again, the Pokemon are in their level 60s, as you saw from the previous battles with the Cypher admins. So that's why I wanted to do the Under Colosseum before taking on the Deep Colosseum. And, you know, making sure to buy items like full restores and full heals revives, like I mentioned previously when we were talking about the Cypher admin battles. Very good thing to do. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Amulet coin does work for these battles, so if you want to get more Poké Dollars, then definitely give it to a spare Pokemon that you don't mind giving it to. Because I was like, well, I don't have a magnet, so I'll just give it to Raikou. And it was a good idea, to be fair, because I think at one point I got 31,000 Poké Dollars, which was crazy. Because I think normally you get 8, 9, 10,000 Poké Dollars, around that amount. But yeah, this is pretty cool that it's the only gym, it's the only Colosseum, we're not playing normal Pokemon, it's the only Colosseum to have 5 rounds, because all the other places had 4 rounds in total. I'll return when I'm ready for this. Alright then. So first round done. Next. I also did more of the Mount Battle, but I think I'm at Area 9, so I did 80 to 90. I haven't done 90 to 100 because I think the final battle is very difficult. And this is in the main game, by the way, so not in the Colosseum mode of the game. But I'll probably show that off in a bonus video, because it'll be cool to talk about the extras of the game, because they're pretty fun. Yeah, let's just go for that. And I'm probably going to be quiet for some of these battles, because oh my voice, a lot of talking. After talking about all those Pokemon for the admins and all that. But it's good, it's good. They did not like my Entei. Let's go for Tyranitar. But yeah, of course I purified my Tyranitar. I took the time to do that, since he is a very good Pokemon, very strong. So I'd recommend what I did, you know, with putting the Pokemon in the daycare center whilst you're doing other stuff. Sandstorm, of course. Yeah, I feel like I probably should have done the Confused Ray sooner, but oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna heal up Tyranitar. There we go. Nice one. There we go. Ecleon is down. The only thing I will say is that the Sandstorm does slow slow things down quite a bit. Because you have to watch the animation for everyone taking the hit. But yeah. What ifs? Fire punch? Oh. I mean, not a bad move to give to it, to be fair. Shockwave. Oh, that. Yeah, I just thought. Mischievous, I think you can give it Psychic or Thunderbolt. Those are good moves to give to it. Because it has very high special attack. And then Crunch. Nom. Of course it's going for Pain Split. Of course, oh well. It wants to get that health back. Nice one. So it's gonna be round 3 now. Yep, semi-final. An interesting layout for this place as well. Pretty cool. Okay. Intimidate. Yeah. Let's go for Flamethrower, and I'm going to Toxic yeah, I don't know. Because, to be honest, I was thinking about this before. This Pokemon, is it Relicanth? I feel like it's such a forgotten Pokemon because, to be honest, I forgot it existed. And it's only through Colosseum and XD I'm like, oh yeah, this is a Pokemon, and I totally forgot about it because I just feel like it's a very forgetful Pokemon. And it has very high defenses, it's a Water Rock type. And I don't think it has any evolution, it's just that Pokemon. Pretty strong, to be fair. I'll give it that. Yeah, let's go for that. Nice. Nice. Hit by poison again. Yeah, let's throw out Tyranitar. And I'm gonna keep Umbreon. I don't mind if he takes hits from the Sandstorm. Because since Relicanth is a rock type Pokemon, it's going to be immune to the Sandstorm. But it's whatever. The poison will slowly chip away. The badly poisoned. Badly poisoned. Because normal poison is like a set amount, but the longer badly poison is on a Pokemon, the more damage it takes after each turn. So the damage just increases further and further. So that's why Toxic is a really good move to have. Like, to put on a Pokemon that is very bulky. It's interesting that it's not using any water type moves. Oh well. Alright. That's it. I'm shocked that I lost. You shouldn't be, because your team wasn't that good. Anyways, the final round. It's the Deep King. There he is. Hehehe, you're challenging me. You don't know what you're in for. Deep King Agnol. So this is it. He has a Girafarig, which is level 68, and a Skarmory that is level 66. So let's talk about his Pokemon because they're pretty strong. So Skarmory is a Steel Flying type. It has the ability Sturdy, so that means it cannot be taken out in one hit. And it knows the moves Steel Wing, Drill Peck, Sand, Attack, and Return. And then Girafarig is a normal Psychic type. It knows the ability Early Bird, and it has the moves Return, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Light Screen. So I think it's quite a fast Pokemon as well. I'm thinking maybe I should try and take out Girafarig first, but it's got very high defense. Let's try this instead. Confuse Ray. Like, the Skarmory will take the hit. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Maybe it doesn't have Sturdy then, because I thought that's what Sturdy does. It lets it take the hit. I don't know. Maybe it's got a different ability. Kingdra, level 70 Pokemon. Oh my gosh. It's a water dragon type, and it has the ability Swift Swim. It knows the moves Hydro Pump, Dragon Breath, Ice Beam, and Attract. So that thing is gonna be very difficult. So, would it be a good thing if I use Sunny Day? I think so. Yeah, let's just set it up. Confuse Ray everything. Oh. At least it weakens his water moves now. Or I could always just get rid of it with the Sandstorm. Okay, so I think it should be fine if I use Heracross or Flygon. Oh, it has Ice Beam, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go for Heracross. Oh no, this is what I was worried about. Oh, okay. Well. Reversal could do a lot of damage. I could risk that if I wanted to. I'm gonna... Oh, should I heal him? Would it be worth it? Let's go for... Oh my gosh. Toxic on Girafarig? Nice, okay, good. Yeah, it's faster than both of my Pokemon. Yeah, that's why I was thinking of not wasting a Hyper Potion. Oh man. Let's see what Secret Power does. Okay, so Flygon is faster than both of them. That's good. Yes! Oh my gosh, I was so worried about that Ice Beam. Psychic, okay. That's fine. It's not going to do loads of damage here, just half. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know what the secondary effect is. Yeah. Could be confused. Okay, so Flygon is faster than both of them. I'm gonna take them both out. This could be risky, but I am going to use Toxic on... Actually... Confuse Ray, yeah. Just please don't crit my Umbreon. Good, okay. Because I can always heal him next turn, because I don't think it's worth wasting a potion at the moment. Because when he throws something out, I can get the advantage of putting them in confusion. Sableye! Level 69, hee hee. And Shedinja. And this was the Pokemon I was talking about. And we'll talk about that Pokemon right now. So, Shedinja is a bug ghost type, and it has the ability Wonder Guard. And the problem with Wonder Guard is that it is immune to every single type of damage unless it's taken from, say for example, a Sandstorm, or a move that it's weak to. So I'm kind of actually thinking now I could do that strat, because I have the Sandstorm to my advantage. That's actually quite a good idea. So I'm gonna try that out, see if it works. Because I've seen this strategy done before with Shedinja, where you can make it get taken out from a Sandstorm. But yes, so Shedinja has the moves Silver Wind, Shadow Ball, Dig, and Confuse Ray. And Sableye is a Dark Ghost type. It knows the moves Faint Attack, Shadow Ball, Aerial Ace, and Confuse Ray. And it also has the ability Keen Eye, so it can't have its accuracy lowered. Nice, there we go. Let's see what Shedinja does. Oh no. Okay, took the hit, good. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see if this works. Yes, it does! So that's one way you can take out a Shedinja. I just remembered about, like, I didn't think about that beforehand, but it came back to my head like, oh yeah, that works! Shedinja, it can't resist a sandstorm. So I love that, that's just so funny. I don't know if Hail works on it though. Shackle is a shadow Pokemon. And Shackle is a Berg Rock type. It knows the ability Sturdy, so it can take a 1 KO hit. And it has the moves Shadow Rush, Encore, Bide, and Rest. And Shackle is a Pokemon that you want to use if you're doing a strategic setup of like, oh, I want to confuse the Pokemon, cause Toxic, because Shackle, I think it has very high defenses, even though its health is low. It's got extremely high defense, but very low attack, very low speed, and special attack. And there we go, we got Shackle. I'm guessing it might have Toxic past the Shadow Rush, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, we did it. Not too bad, not too bad. I think none of our Pokemon got taken out, right? And there we go, we defeated Steep King Agnel. I see, you are skilled. Congratulations, you're the champion. Thank you. Alright. And yeah, I think that's it. So we still got more Shadow Pokemon to go though. There's one left. So we're gonna get that one, but we need to wait for emails first. No need to heal since actually, it's kind of strange to have a heal machine there, because I think whenever you enter and exit a Colosseum, it heals all the Pokemon anyways. So I think it's not exactly worthwhile. Let's go see Net. Tell them the good news. No, we got Shackle. But yeah, it's a shame you get Shackle very late in the game. But yeah. Wes, you done it! Yeah, oh, that's it. Yeah, that's the same as before. Okay. Well, that's it. We're done with Deep Colosseum. Took everyone out. And it would have taken a long time if I did it all in one video, so that's why I wanted to like stretch it out. Because that would have meant sitting through 5 rounds of battles, and you know, the Cypher admins, even though it's cool to see them again with like their evolved Pokemon and stronger Pokemon, they, you know, we've already fought them. We fought them twice now, so you know, we don't need to show off again, and it's, you know, it's part of the Colosseum, so it's whatever. But I thought I'd just talk about it because of the strategies and stuff, because they're very tough trainers. Since this is all the post-game stuff. So I think now we just go from place to place until we get emails. I think that's what we do now. There we go. We got an email. Oh. And as well, that should be all of them for now, but there's still one left. What's with you? Dash the athlete. I'm Dash from Phoenix. I'm just an ordinary citizen who happens to run around the town's fountain. So what gives you the right to have your Pokemon attack me? You don't deserve any respect as a trainer. Shame on you. Oh. Well, that wasn't us. Weird. Let's go talk to him. Excuse me. All that talking? My voice be dying. Oh, another one. Let me talk to this guy first, though. What's going on? What happened? What happened? Yes, it was me that sent you that email. Why did you attack me? Are you doing this elsewhere too? No. I won't believe anything you say. I've got nothing to say to you. Oh, wow. Next email. What is going on? List completed. Hi, it's Net. I analysed the Shadow Pokemon list some more and discovered the very last one. The last Shadow Pokemon was Togetic. That completes the analysis of the data ROM you provided. So that's all the Pokemon. Just need to get the last Shadow Pokemon, Togetic, and I'm so sad about that because I love Togetic. It's such a cute Pokemon, and Togepi. And I'm just like, no, I want one. Yeah, so we just gotta wait for emails now. Who is this? It's Bit in the Ender. Wes, I caught you on film in an unbelievable scene that's terrible and shocking. What's your problem? Why are you attacking Pokemon with a Shadow Togetic? Oh my god. Well, that ain't us. We know that clearly ain't us. We don't have a Togetic. It squeezed me? Rude. Claiming us as doing stuff, but yeah, that's very weird. It's a clone. Let me go back to Phenac again. Oh, another one. Oops. Oh yeah, we can have a look at Togetic, can't we? Yeah, so it's like there at the bottom. Watch TV. It's me, Nat. Please watch TV now. Oh, there's a TV. In the house over here. There have been reports of another Pokemon attack on people. Oh, it's like different. The music's different. Here is shocking footage of the harrowing attack sent by one of our viewers. This footage was sent in by a brat in the Under who declined to reveal his identity. Okay then. A brat. What? Okay then. In the Under. Interesting. Brat. Who would it be? There we go, another one. Live TV news. It's me, Nat. Please watch the news now. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, let's just go to Pyrite Town. I think these people have a TV. Yeah, here we go. This is the shocking footage of a Pokemon attack on people. Viewer discretion is advised. We bring you this story from Outskirts Stand. This is an exclusive scoop of the video feed. Ah, so if you noticed, it looked like a familiar face that we've seen before. So we're gonna head over there. And it's that Shadow Togetic. Let's see what's going on at the Outskirts Stand. Because that's where they said it was. Well, we're seeing double. This is rookie reporter Ansha, live on the scene. A shocking new development has emerged. Just when the battle ended, another shady man appeared, and he looks exactly the same as the other man. What's going to happen here? I, Ansha, will remain on the scene to bring you this breaking news. This breaking story. Same thing. I think I should be okay. Battle this guy. Who the heck do you think you are? Like, what's up with this clone stuff going on? The resemblance is uncanny, hey? You are me and I am you. We are all together here. I can see that you don't understand, but there is one thing certain. You're going to battle me. What? Shady guy WES, what is going on? Okay. Quite strong Pokemon. We'll see how this goes. For funsies. We're not going to look anything up. We're just going to fight him. I haven't had, I got like I fought this guy probably once, but yeah. Crazy. Because I don't remember this fight too well. I think I've only seen other people do this fight, but yeah, it's been ages. Rock Blast. So it's burnt, which means... Ah, nice, there we go. So it means that it won't do as much damage. Let's go ahead and heal up. And say... But yeah, his Pokemon are pretty strong. We should be okay. There we go. We got quite lucky with that burn. But yeah, burn causes the Pokemon to take damage over time at the end of each turn, and their attack is halved as well. Gyarados. Nice, there we go. I think I need to switch. Let's go for Flygon. I'm gonna confuse Gyarados as well. Probably outspeed me though, but we'll see. Oh. Interesting. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Come on. Oh no. This is gonna do a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. God, he got lucky there with the roar. Threw out a Pokemon I didn't want him to hit. Let's just go for come on. Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck, okay, okay. I thought it was gonna hit Tyranitar then. Oh, jeez. I was about to flip my trolley, I don't know. Gosh darn. Oh my gosh, of course it did. Flamethrower. Okay. Umbreon is holding up well. Nice. Okay. Houndoom's down, finally. Manectric, of course. I think they're gonna target Umbreon, so I'm going to heal him up. Thunder Wave, okay. Again, oh, I can't. The thing that I don't like about with the game, I feel like the Pokemon, they see that you heal yourself first, then they choose their moves, which I find really frustrating. Because it feels like they have the handicap on that, so they can act accordingly. God, this guy is such a troll. He's used 2 full restores. I wouldn't be surprised if he used one on Manectric, to be honest. Because if it was like any other person, they would not Like, maybe they would project I would heal fully. But usually someone would not be like, lol, spam Thunder Wave, you know? Because why would you do that when a Pokemon is already paralyzed? Because it would do nothing. So it's obvious that the NPCs, they see that you heal, then they act. Which I find really trolly, to be honest. Okay, Milotic. Good choice. Okay, so Milotic is probably gonna hit my... Oh! Okay. Oh, I think it's because it didn't want to hit the Manectric, yeah. That makes sense. Hydro Pump. Yeah, that was pretty silly. Took the hit, nice. Nice, okay, perfect. This is what I wanted. Let's see. Okay, that's good damage. Yeah, oh god, I was worried that was gonna miss then because it was taking a while. Oh, thank gosh, that Gyarados. Oh no. And then, there it is. Togetic. Level 20, very weak, but... This is horrible! Yeah. Let me pull up what it knows and stuff. Because I'm curious about what this, Togetic knows. Okay. Milotic. Let's go for Flygon. So yeah, it's a normal flying type in this game, but when it evolves, in Gen 6, I think Gen 5 or 6 onwards, yeah, Gen 6, that's it, it becomes a fairy flying type. Or maybe it was Gen 7, but yeah. Loads of Pokemon got the typing changed to fairy type instead of normal, because fairy type is way better. And it's Togetic, it's adorable. And it has the moves Shadow Rush, Charm, Sweet Kiss, and Yawn. So offensively, Togetic is not amazing in this game, and as well it can't evolve, so that's a bit unfortunate. But still a really good Pokemon, I'd argue. And it's so cute. Look at it. Look at his little face. That's it. We have caught every single Shadow Pokemon. I think that's 48 of them. And that's it. We've defeated the shady guy WES, whoever the heck this guy is. He's like managed to clone us. Creepy guy. Alright. It would take me to do it good going. Ah, my name is Fian. I am the Master of Disguise. How did you like the job I did? Your reputation's totally trashed. Hahaha. Wow. What a douche. Gotta hand it to the guy, it's tough to beat the real thing. Oh my. The perpetrator of the attacker wasn't the trainer, but an imposter. This is a major scoop. It's a huge break in the story. Yeah, hopefully it clears our name somehow. Yeah, because we took him out, but that's it. That's pretty much everything the post-game has to offer. There's also Mount Battle, which I'll probably talk about in a bonus video and show off the Colosseum mode. But yeah, we've pretty much done everything for the main story now. Caught all the shadow Pokemon, and as well, the only thing I could do is purify all the Pokemon, but that's going to take a really long time, and I'm probably not going to do it. Because it's only for like a reward. It's something that's very tedious and time consuming, so I'm not entirely sure if I want to go ahead and grab it. So yeah, there's Togetic. It's got nothing on it. But yeah, I love it. It's so cute. It's one of my favourite Pokemons ever. But yeah, if I do decide to purify more Pokemon, I'll definitely do it with Togetic, because oh, so cute. Adorable. But yeah, let's go ahead and save the game, because we've done everything. We snagged all 48 Pokemon in the game. But yeah, I'm going to call it here, and I'm probably going to do a bonus video where I will talk about the Colosseum mode and Mount Battle. I'll probably show off the battle that you can do when you reach 100 in the main story, and you can also do it in Pokemon in a Colosseum mode for like a little extra bonus, but you have to purify all of the shadow Pokemon first, then you get a really cool reward for it. But Colosseum mode with Mount Battle is extremely tedious, and you'll probably see why. I may show off a little bit of it on Colosseum mode, but there's also some really fun modes that you can do as well, like Battle mode, so I'm tempted to show them off because they're really fun, but pretty much for the main story and the post game for Pokemon Colosseum, that's everything. We've done every single thing we can for now, but like I said, could purify the Pokemon if I really wanted to, but for now I'm gonna sit on it and see what I think. But yeah, for now, thank you for watching all of the main story of Pokemon Colosseum. I really appreciate it if you did watch up until now. It's been so fun to play this game. I love Pokemon Colosseum so much. It's one of my favourite games ever. So yeah, thank you for watching. And there's going to be one more Colosseum video, potentially, most likely. And soon, that means we got Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, which I definitely want to do a Let's Play of, because it's one of my favourite Pokemon games of all time, as well as this one, but it just takes everything with Shadow Pokemon to a next level. It's such an amazing game, and I can't wait to show it off to you guys. So yeah, expect a Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Let's Play coming up very soon in the future. But yeah, for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I do next on Snipezy Plus.